So.
Yeah, you're there. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And I have with me one of my favorite readers, Arthur from Ease Your Mind. Say hi,
Hello. Hi.
Arthur.
Or at this point, Arthur, lose your minds, but that's okay.
Whatever,
It's,
whatever.
it's Friday.
Carry it with you. Carry it with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to give some folks a chance to come in and say hello and all that good stuff. And Kiki Kens, hello. Catherine says hello. Gigi Ma says hello. Nana Joe, Flora D. There's Sharon Belkat Jackson, hello. Cynthia, hello. Thank you guys for sharing part of your afternoon with us. So good to have you here.
It's
And
so nice to know that other people don't have lives like we don't. Just
well,
kidding.
yeah, it's this or online bingo. And you know what? Sometimes I get tired of winning. So
I just play Tetris.
there's that too. So hey, Leah.
But
So what I thought that we would do is we'll have a little conversation. We'll start off with some political questions, and then we can go into personal questions and so on. When it comes to the personal questions, please be specific, and if you can kind of keep yourself down to one question. Because sometimes it's hard. It's hard to read on multiple things, and sometimes it's really unfair to others who said, "What do you see happening in the next 3 months?" Versus, "Hi, am I going to get a job? And am I moving at the end of the year? And by the way, does so and so love me?" It's a lot. So be respectful.
And not to walk on you, but if somebody keeps on saying week after week after week, what does Spirit have to tell me? They're going to tell you, you're fat and get off the pizza. And we don't want to say that. But that's what they say sometimes. Really. I swear.
Sometimes they do. Yeah, I know my guides have a sense of humor, and they give me that, "Are you effing serious?" Look.
I know the other day I actually had a client say, "What are the name of your guides?" Like, that's really your business.
Yeah.
But I just said Manny, Mo, and Jack from the Pet Boys. And
yes.
Sometimes Mo, Curly, Shemp, and Larry show up. It depends.
Sometimes yes. Yes.
I actually think my guides are from vaudeville because, I kind of say funny things and I'm afraid of hooks. There's big hooks. So
yes. Yeah. I know mine are. They really do have a sense of humor. And
when I was talking to somebody and it's like, does he love me? And all of a sudden I hear the I'm Stuck on Band-Aid song. Yeah, he does. Or like, am I going to win this lawsuit? And they start showing me the cover to like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Yes, not too much, not too little, but just right.
Just right. Exactly. Hey, Sherry.
It's
hey,
weird.
Lady Silver. VickyK is here. Crafty Lady. Anya Van Tassel. Hello. Rachel M. Lady Silver. Did I see Lady Silver? Deb. Oh, hello, Deb. Haven't seen you in a while. So yeah, welcome. So just to get us off on the right foot, hands up. Who has read the letter that Fonnie Willis sent to Jim Jordan?
Yay!
Yay! Yeah. Who, after reading, my cat wants to know what's in my room talking to me? Yeah.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, no.
Just kidding.
So, who besides me, after you read the letter, heard the mic drop? Was I the only one? Because I swear I heard it.
Oh, no. It was, as we were talking in backstage, I just said that was a lesson. That was a masterclass. in how to write a letter
Oh, yes.
to somebody that never
Yeah.
had a law degree or never went to law school
Oh,
and was a failed
he
gym teacher.
did. He did go to law school. He failed the bar exam 3
Well,
times.
like I said. Well, so did JFK Jr., but he failed it 6 times, but finally got it.
Well,
It happens.
that's okay. I like JFK. I'm willing to forgive. Jordan, yeah, I'm not so much.
I like when people ask me questions about Jim Jordan. They spell it Jym.
Yes.
Jim Jordan. It's clever.
Yes.
But no, the letter, Fonnie Willis just ripped him a new one. There's no question. And I was starting to read the stuff that was released about the indictment this morning as well from Fulton County.
Yes.
Where they mentioned Lindsey Graham. You know, but he didn't get indicted because I'm sure he sang like a bird.
Yeah. And he's still singing. He's still singing.
Yeah.
You know, I think at this point they might be trying to shut him up and say, okay, we've been through this already. We have it all. Linz, please. Yeah, he's everything that he.
It ain't over till the fat senator stops singing, I guess.
There you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. And hello, Linda, Joni S. Yeah. Thank you for being here, Earth Spirit. Thank you for being here with us. And I hope I haven't missed anyone. Hey, Boundaries. I hope I haven't missed anyone as you're coming in. So should mention, because you know sometimes I get into the fun and I forget the business end of things. So for those of you who would like to like, share, and subscribe on my channel, please do so. I'm only 65 away from 2,000. I think it's achievable. So, you know, please like, share, and subscribe. And then go over to Arthur's channel and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to his channel. Because trust me, you'll never be disappointed. You'll never be disappointed. You got such a great sense of humor. I love it. And I love your delivery and messages and everything else.
I did a show with Deanne Tuesday night, and we're talking about like shares, and I said, this is what I do. Okay, I'll wait. You can do it. Okay, yeah. Now you did it great. Now you can press the bell. Okay, now don't you feel better? Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, what Arthur just said, do it. Yeah, I'll wait. We'll put the show on pause. The other thing is, Arthur's information is if you click on the description of the video here, okay, just scroll down to today's date and you'll be able to see Arthur's channel.
It's basically Arthur Ease Your Mind, you know, .com or Arthur Ease Your Mind here on YouTube. Yes. And it can take you to my webpage, and you can schedule a reading at that moment. You know,
absolutely
set up that way. And yeah. So
yeah, don't forget that's how you reach out to us if you want. Yeah, if you want a reading, you want to know how we do readings. Yeah.
Oh, I just tell people I make it up and hope it happens. But because if you tell people you're psychic, they'll say prove it. But if you tell them I talk to angels, they walk away real fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. So the other thing, I have memberships on my channel. And if you're not sure where to find it, if you can't see the join button, because I know sometimes on some iPhones it doesn't show up. Okay, go down in the description of the video and you'll see it. There's a link. And all you have to do is, click the link. So I think, is that everything? I think that takes care of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Celtic Seer. Yeah. This time around, Mercury retrograde kicked my butt.
Oh, yes. Yeah. If anybody saw the show I did with Deanne on Tuesday night, it takes the song Girl on Fire to a whole new level and burning down the house. And that was a pure Mercury retrograde moment when a candle basically exploded behind her and almost set her dresser on fire. So
Yeah.
It's funny to look now with the music of Benny Hill underneath. But while it
Yes.
was happening, I was like horrified. And and then she threw water on it and just made it worse. So it is what it is, but we took care of it, But that was a pure Mercury retrograde moment. It really,
Yes.
really was.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah,
So and somebody suggested we'll put flour on it. I'm like, flour's combustible. Are you on crack? But it is what it is. So
yeah, exactly.
that's your tip from Arthur today. Don't put flour on a fire.
No. Baking soda? Yes.
Yeah.
Flour? No.
Kitty litter. Whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. Flora D says your facial expressions are cracking her up.
Oh. Yeah, it used to get me in trouble with the nuns too. I don't have a poker face.
Oh, wonderful. So, yeah, do we all think that Lindsay flipped and some of the other people
Flipped out? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the folks who were not mentioned earlier, who were not indicted but are now being mentioned, I think, yeah, they're the ones that and this is of course entertainment only, they're the ones who flipped. And the reason for putting their names out now is that Fonnie is just letting everyone know that, yeah, you think I'm not on to you? Yeah, I got the goods. So doors open, first one in gets the best deal. And
Yes.
then, yeah.
The first rat to the first rat gets the cheese.
Exactly. And then I think what's going to happen is that the message to the 19 is, you might want to come in here, so that ultimately when she's ready to present her case, I don't think it's going to be 19. I think it's going to be less. And I'm thinking 11 for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm thinking 11.
I'm not sure. But I know that everyone's trying to sever. Ain't going to happen.
No. You did this together. He did this together. And you know what?
Well, that's a Rico thing. That's the whole thing. They're like, yeah. I didn't have anything to do with this. Yes, you did. Just because you came up with the plan on how to rob the bank and you didn't actually rob the bank, you still came up with the plan.
Yeah.
So you're still part of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I really like the part in her letter where she basically says, hey, listen, don't want to get indicted in the state of Georgia? Don't make laws in the state of Georgia. It's so simple. Anyway,
because Trump's going around whining, playing victim on all of this. And my classic saying, get off the cross, we need the wood, Mr. Trump, so we can build a bridge to get out of here. Yeah. But if he brought it on himself.
Absolutely.
And I love the fact that they may be able to go after him for the copyright law on the he does not own the copyright for the mugshot. Yet he's selling it.
You're right.
Fulton County owns the copyright on the mugshot. It's not public domain. If it was the federal, that's another thing. Now he could say, well, I'm the celebrity. That's fine. But you didn't take the picture.
Yeah, it doesn't belong to you.
So I think that's going to be like another thing after everything else gets done, because he's what he's bragging made $7 million off it so far. Well, they need to fix up the jail, so there's $7 million to start.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, for entertainment purposes only.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, wonderful. So we're 14 minutes in, and if you have any questions, political or personal, please type them in all caps. because you know I'm vain and I don't like to wear glasses. So I want to be able to see what you're putting in there. And it gets my attention. So
And people wonder why I write everything in 16 and 14 fonts size.
yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
here,
Exactly.
There's a
Exactly.
reason. Here are my glasses.
Ah, nice. Nice. I like that.
I'll be the nerd with the tape in between, you know.
Uh-huh. Oh, Sherry says internet went out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Mercury retrograde.
Yeah, Cindy Fern says, don't do the crime if you don't want to do the time.
Exactly.
Totally. Okay. All righty. Here. Let's go. Sharon asked this right in the very beginning, and she wanted to know, what is the relationship between Russia and Elon? And I'm not sure.
Elon Musk.
Oh, Elon Musk. Oh, well,
I mean, I always felt there's reasons for him buying Twitter, and even though it's going down the tubes, Russia's connected, but also Saudi Arabia is one of the biggest investors. So they don't care that they're losing money, but they got a great propaganda machine.
Exactly.
You know, and it also, they use Twitter to find out who are against them in their countries and monitor. But Russia has all the bots and all that stuff. Why stop now? We still have them. So yeah, there's a connection. Definitely.
Yep. Absolutely. And this was something that I read on right about the time that he had taken over and he was starting to get rid of things. And that was my immediate sense was, okay, this is not a case of you wanting to be the owner of, Twitter. This is all about someone, and I pulled cards on it, and it said, yeah, someone behind the scenes has told him, don't worry, we'll cover all the costs. All you need to do is go in there and dismantle it. We need the information and then dismantle it. Yeah.
So there can be disinformation left, right, and center.
Yeah.
And just it's a propaganda machine, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, the idea of, oh, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. No, he's not going to do any of that. He is just, he's the guy that he's the face behind or the face of the purchase. But no, the people that were behind him, they're not about to show their faces, but
he's the puppet, they're the puppet masters.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
We're not talking about Pinocchio and Geppetto. At least they were cute.
Okay. Here you go. Joni says, Musk disconnected Starling just before Ukraine was going on the counterattack. Yeah, after he had installed it for them earlier in the beginning for the war. Yes. So, yeah, he put it in there, and then he said, when they needed it the most. Oh, I don't know. Let me check. Can I get back to you?
Yeah.
Okay. All righty.
Worry about the batteries for your cars, not propaganda.
Whoops. Okay, we did that. VickyK wants to know, do you ever see me being able to purchase the house that I've had my eye on for years? I'm getting yes. And you're going to be creative in how you purchase it.
The financing,
yeah. The financing is going to be creative, and I like that. I do.
I get the earliest would be within a 6-month period, the very earliest. but the latest would be in 3 years. So it's a big gap, but I'm just telling you what I get.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. I hope that helps, Vicky. And Kiki Kens wants to know, art is my passion.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Oh, you're talking about the other art.
Oh, this is not that kind of channel, people. So yeah, she would like to know, art is her passion, but I'm in a well-paying job, torn to slowly make the transition to earn a living from my art. I think slowly making a transition. I think you're meant to make a decision and just do it, right? Okay, I am. Oh. You know what? I was gifted a new deck, and it arrived today. And I think this is the cards that I need to use, and this is called Mystical Wisdom.
It's pretty.
It is. The pictures. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. But so Arthur, you go ahead while I give this a little shuffle.
Well, what I get here is, for a while you need to do both. You know, the good paying job is great. It's your artwork when you're being creative that taps you into your higher self, into your creativity. I do feel there will be an opportunity for you to transition, but not right now. But I'm feeling more towards, I feel by June of next year, you'll have transitioned completely into your artwork. But you're just not going to, like, you plan things ahead. So, you know, why stop now? But, you know, the practicality of you got money coming in, but if you do both right now, which you will be, then you'll know exactly when to transition yourself, and you'll put some money in the bank. You're not going to do this with just like no money in the bank. You're not going to quit your job without having something in place. So that's what I'm getting here. It'll be successful. You'll be good at it. So I don't know what kind of art you're getting, but I keep on getting something about Etsy around you to sell copies or print on demand. So I don't know what that means, but I'm just going to throw it out at you.
Perfect. Yeah. And the card that I got, and I couldn't have picked this any better, it says opportunity knocks. Go for it. So yeah, you get to decide when it is that you're going to do it. But that was my sense was just saying, okay, that's it. This is the date. Boom, I'm doing it. So take it and go.
Leap of faith.
Yes, leap of faith. Absolutely leap of faith. Okay.
And if we didn't see it, we would tell you, what are you insane?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We always tell people what they don't want to hear. We just tell them what they need to hear.
Yeah. It's funny because I usually say that when I'm doing the personal readings. Mm-hmm. I usually tell people right off the bat that, okay, you may not get the reading you want, but you're going to get the reading you need.
Yeah.
So.
And it doesn't come from us.
No.
I love when people have written me and said, you know, all you're doing is giving opinions. I'm like, it may seem that way, but this information does not come from me. It comes from elsewhere, and they use me as a mouthpiece. So,
absolutely.
Obviously, I am opinionated, but you know,
yeah.
Then again, so are my guides, thank God.
Yeah.
But you know, but people think we're just talking and you just watch TV and make your own opinions. No. So
yeah, and besides, both you and I let our folks know when it's personal opinion. Okay. In my opinion, this is what it
Mhm.
is. But yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Any significant arrests by year end? I'm thinking Eric Trump. Kind of feeling a little of Don Jr., but I'm really getting a sense that Eric might be arrested. So take that for what it is. What do you think?
I'm not sure about an actual like arrest, but I get more indictments coming down and people getting letters, targeting letters that are not part of what we already know about. So this is a whole nother level. And I keep on getting number 4.
Okay.
And I feel it may have something to do with people in Congress or the House involving January 6th.
I would be very happy if that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. There you go. Okay. What is the future of cable news? Linda wants to. Yeah.
I don't. In the next 3 years, I feel there's going to be a turnover in stuff, like the propaganda machine that Fox is. They may not be able to call it be news anymore, but it's just changes. And then you have like YouTube companies like I'm not affiliated with them at all, but Midas Touch. They are progressive, but they say it like it is, and they give the balance of both sides. But in this case, it's everything like CNN. You know, when it started having Trump on, you know, so are they one-sided? I don't know. What do you think? You don't be a psychic to know that.
Yeah.
But I do feel that cable news there's going to be an evolution.
Yep.
Because they get away with stuff that they can't do on regular network.
Exactly.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. I think that there's going to be measures and laws put into place on what you have to do and how you have to identify yourself on cable news, and something that should let people know right up front that this is not based on fact. This is based on opinion. And I think that the laws that are going to be put in place is they're going to be called to task whenever they spread misinformation. I think that's where the teeth of the law are going to be in, is spreading the misinformation.
I'm also going to add, I think that it boils down to some of it is sourcing. Who are their sources on this stuff? And I mean, when I worked as a reporter, everything we did, the lawyers read first before it went anywhere. And I remember one time saying, well, the story, and the lawyer said, never say it's a story, it's an article. Stories are made up.
Yeah.
And I don't know how some of this stuff gets by lawyers. But after the Dominican and all the other lawsuits that are coming up, I feel that's going to also change the landscape too.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. And
yes.
Timberwolf. Yeah, do you see it? Yeah, she is the Energizer Bunny. She is as sharp as a tack, and
she's an Aries, and she just announced that she's gonna run again.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Good for her. Good for her.
I mean, she not only knows where the bodies are buried, she knows where the shovels are kept. So, that's what people are
Yeah,
saying.
exactly. Exactly. Okay. Is he preparing another charge? I thought that I read something about there being a gag order. And mind you, I'm not sure which case it's for because there's so many. But with Jack Smith is running circles intellectually around Trump and his lawyers. I think he is just giving them enough rope. And yeah, one day he's going to say, checkmate. So yeah, I think he probably is.
And they've also been warned. It's not like, but unfortunately, Trump is like pushing it where he wants them to arrest him so he can become the martyr. And I don't see him getting what he wants. Whatever they do is not going to be exactly what he thinks is going to be.
Yeah.
But
yeah, absolutely.
So if you saw my short, he's still a crying little baby.
Yes, he is.
But I do feel like Jack Smith, he's like Santa Claus. He's checking his list, checking it more than twice.
Yeah.
And there's lists of lists. That's what I keep on reading. Every time I look at this, oh, they found me. Lists of when, like he just went after Trump first. Because it's one person, 4 indictments. And, that way it's clean.
Yeah.
And then once that's underway, then everybody, then, like I say, it's going to be cavalcade of stars.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Boundaries wants to know, how is Biden's health?
I don't get anything there.
No.
I mean, the guy does Pilates. He rides his bike. He does everything he can. And it was funny. Katie Porter was asked by a reporter recently that, well, Biden took the day off because that he had to take a root canal, and Katie Porter just looked at the reporter and said, "Have you ever had a root canal?"
Yeah.
So it's
exactly.
Like, whatever the guy does, they're always going to try something negative about it. No, I don't get anything with his. I don't get anything.
No.
And what people forget is the man is a stutterer. So he does parse his words. He does, he's very succinct when he talks. And, sometimes he's pausing. He's not some doddering old man. He's just putting his words together. Yeah,
exactly. He doesn't get in front of the camera and freeze mid-sentence and go, have that. I'm sorry. This is personal opinion, but every time I see Mitch McConnell and I see him close up, I think of turtle.
Well, somebody sends him turtle food every month to his office. Seriously, they send him turtle food.
Perfect. I love it.
And
I love it.
was watching him, this is not horrible, but, I was watching him and I kept on seeing that like buffer in front of him. Like when you're watching Netflix, and all of a sudden it's buffering. Because his brain has to reboot.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Gloria, asking for prayers is one thing. Kind of being that descriptive is another. So, yeah, I think. Yeah. Okay. I'm just not in the mood today. Okay. I have been waiting 6 years for a class action lawsuit to go through, says Eva Navala. Do you see me getting it? I don't know why I'm shuffling the cards. I think that yes, you're going to get it, but it's not going to be what you think it is. Like, yes, someone has told you about the amount of money involved. I would take that and divide it by the number of people who are involved, and it's like one of those, here's your check for 37 cents. Yeah, that's.
Well, I'm just going to say it's going to be fair in the long run.
Yeah.
Just like I was teasing before, they show me weird pictures, and I just got Goldilocks again. So that always means not too much, not too little, but just right. And to me, just right is the universe saying what's just right for you. You may not agree with it, but and I get something about September of next year for this. So
okay.
Hope that resonates.
Absolutely. All righty. And Gail, do my guides and angels have a message for me? March 24th. If that's your birthday, that's really a very, very interesting birthday.
Because it's my birthday too.
Yeah, and it's the day before my son's birthday.
Yeah. And also the birthday of, the girl from that one time at band camp, Allison. I forget her name. That's her birthday. It's Steve McQueen, Houdini, and Norman Fell, Mr. Roper.
I love Mr. Roper. Love Mr. Roper. Hey, Virgo and Sin. Thank you.
So
yes, absolutely. You can post your question, and we will do our very best to get to it. And I'll tell you right now, we're at 37 minutes in, and I have 8 questions left. So
I'm going to answer this real quick. Because what I keep on hearing is stop trying so hard. Step back, go with the flow. Aries energy, we want it now. God darn it. But, it's sometimes I tell people not to be present. I mean, not to be patient, but to be present and just see how things actually are. Yep. And because if not, you're going to become Looney Tune trying to make something happen. And it has to happen in its own time. So that's what they're just driving home. Relax, ease up, especially on yourself and others. Plus, it's Mercury retrograde right now.
Yeah, let it go. Well, I decided that, yes, I was going to pull a card. And what I got was children. And the message here is your children are protected. So if you're worried about any of your kids, or one child, whatever, yeah, don't worry about it. Like Arthur said, just let it go. Okay. And Leah, do you see a piece of land or a home in my future?
Does a cemetery plot count? Bad joke. Sorry.
Bad joke. Bad, Arthur. Bad.
Bad boy. Yes. Something about next April comes up around this. I don't know what it means, but I keep on getting number 4. I don't think it's 4 years.
Yeah.
Or 4, but I guess I'm getting something about. And to me, 4 would mean April of next. The way we're reading this, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, and I am seeing a home, and for some reason, what I'm seeing a manufactured home. And I'm not sure if the manufactured home is on the piece of land that you're buying, or if you're in a position to get a piece of land and then you decide to do the manufactured home. But yes.
Yeah.
And Celtic Seer wants to know, will Elon Musk's monopoly in satellites be broken anytime soon? Yes. But okay, what I'm getting is that, yeah, the monopoly will be broken, but it will be broken by like Russia or India, or sorry, not, well, maybe it could be Russia, India, but China in there as well. That, yeah, they kind of take over and they're putting up their own thing. So, yeah, will his monopoly end? Yes. Will it get better? No.
Well, I'm getting is a yes on that, but as far as anytime soon, guys don't work on timelines like that. Sorry, they just say yes, and if they show us, if I get a timeline, and I'll let you know. But when people ask, "Is it going to be soon?" It's like compared to what? You know,
Yeah.
The bottom line is yes.
Yep. There you go. Okay, Nana Joe. What are the doctors overlooking about my husband's health struggles?
I'm not getting much on that answer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not getting an answer on you for that.
No, I'm not tuning in either. What I get is they've looked at everything. They're looking at everything. It could, and what I heard was, it could be age related, and that's what it is. It's age related. But nothing specific.
Yeah.
All righty. Flora D, waiting on a family inheritance. Any idea when it will come in? Okay, the first thing I got was February. Yeah, shortly, you're going to need to provide some additional paperwork. But yeah, I think it will. And like I say, February. So
What I got was beginning of the year, 2020, 2024. You'll know an outcome, but it's not, things aren't going to materialize until September. It's going to take a while, but it gets to you.
yeah.
So that's how I see it. So the answer is yes.
Yes.
Just be patient, not be patient, be present.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. All righty. And Gail, do my guides and angels have a message for me?
Stop ordering pizza. Just kidding.
You had to be there.
Once I sometimes when a client will ask me, what are they thinking? I'll just say as a joke, oh, they just ordered pizza, they're hungry. And this one girl said, oh my God, I just got off the phone with him. He did order pizza. I said, I figured if I say it enough, it's like a shotgun. It's going to hit somewhere.
Yeah, sooner or later. Yeah.
But I'm Gail, I'm just teasing you.
Yeah. Okay. Focus on your manifesting, and focus on bringing in there is some good fortune that wants to come your way. You just have to be on the same vibrational frequency. So start by being appreciative for what you have, and every single day be appreciative for what you have and say thank you, and then the good fortune will come in. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. And also, don't forget, when we manifest and pray, we don't manifest and pray for future things to happen, because the universe doesn't work like that. It's already here. we have to align ourselves with it. So, as Dolores Cannon says, manifestation, the universe is not a vending machine.
Yeah.
And you have to align yourself with it. And yes, I'm going to be a shameless plug, but listen to my guided meditation called Gratitude. That can really help get you in the right state of mind for this. And it's not, I hope, it's I am.
Yes.
As Eric Butterworth says, I allow, I deserve, I accept. So that's what I'm getting for you.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. All righty. And Crafty Lady, may I have a message from my guides?
You've been putting off something. You've been putting something off. Either it's because if you start, you're afraid it's going to bring back bad memories or something. Now is not time. We're Mercury retrograde, but now is not time to procrastinate. Now, the best thing about a retrograde is it slows things down. So this is when you cross your T's, dot your I's. Best time to be back paperwork, all that kind of stuff. But there's something the guides are saying you're hesitating on doing, and you're thinking about it more than just do it. So whatever that means, okay?
Yeah. And what I got was cheer up. So you're it's like you're focusing on one thing exclusively, and you're letting it kind of consume everything that you do. If you want to move forward, it's time to let go of some of those things. And they're saying, look, things are going to get better. You just cheer up and live in the moment. Be here now. And things will improve.
And dance like no one's watching. You're not going to get arrested. Come on, you can do it.
Exactly.
It helps the spirit.
Totally. Especially if you can dance outside. Go.
Then I would be arrested.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You can
See?
You can go to someplace go to a dog park in the evening and just dance away. Because dog park people are very accepting. They'll just go, oh yeah, okay.
I also hug trees. Seriously.
Yes.
When I'm depressed, I'll hug a tree. Because they're sentient beings anyway, and they help. They have knowledge.
Yes.
And I don't know if you can hear that, but police sirens.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, let's get our story straight. If they come knocking on your door, okay.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, you were with me. Whatever it was, you were with me at the time. I got you back. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. And you folks heard it.
Mm-hmm. You're all witness.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Will Colorado be able to keep Trump off the ballot? I think they're going to do their best, but I'm getting a no.
I mean, this is a puzzling question. I mean, but I believe it has to go to the courts, and then it'll be decided. Because they say if you aided or were involved in an insurrection or aided people involved.
Yes.
But it's to what level?
Yeah.
Of involvement. There's different degrees. So one state's definition may be not the same as another state's definition.
Yeah.
But I always felt if this does go to the Supreme Court, that's an if it does, that they would not side with Trump because you're going to bring a dictator back into power. We'll all get our heads cut off. No. So we'll see. And again, I've said this before for entertainment purposes only. You got to be alive in order to be a president.
Yeah.
Just
absolutely. Totally. Thank you, Timbervolty. Thank you for putting that in there. Okay. All righty. Virgo and Sin, will I be successful moving to Sardinia, Italy, or Rhodes, Greece? Okay. I'm not getting where. I am getting that, yes, you are going to be able to make a successful move. It's just going to take a little bit longer than you thought it was going to take. So that's what I get.
What I just heard was "Fagadisto," which is "thank you" in Greek. So that's. I'm not hearing anything in Italian. I was just hearing Greek stuff. So, for whatever that's worth.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Hope that helps. Hey, Ness. Nice to see you here. Oh. I could hear myself. I swear I could hear myself. Okay. And Evelyn, will I get a job soon? Okay. Yes. Yeah, end of October, beginning of November, depending. Yeah, you know, like Arthur said, your definition of soon, but I'm getting something that, yes. Yeah.
What I get on that is, first of all, you can have a job tomorrow. Saying, would you like fries with that? But what we're looking at is what type of job and what career. And I feel something more career oriented than just a job. And I'm getting within 5 weeks. And it comes through word of mouth, through a friend of a friend, that type of thing. And so, yeah, and it's positive. And like I say, it's not just a job. It leans more towards something career-wise. So I hope that helps.
There you go. There you go, Evelyn. And where are we? And Cindy Fern. Do my spirit guides have a message for me?
Don't be afraid of change. Transformation is not about change. Transformation is just about becoming who you're supposed to be. And you're fighting yourself. It's like the butterfly. Look at yourself right now as in the chrysalis stage.
Yeah.
And you don't know you're going to be a butterfly, but you are. And I mean that in a positive way. Yep. And so I don't see anybody chasing you with a net. But I do have clients that I think people should be chasing them with nets. But for right now, it just seems like August was an eye-opener for you about things in your life. And just go with it. There's no rights, there's no wrongs, just options and opinions. And the only one that counts is your own.
Yep.
That's it.
And I got Archangel Gabriel. And this is a messenger of creativity and hope. So follow your instincts, follow wherever you're being guided to go towards. And remember that, yeah, like Arthur said, this is your journey. It doesn't matter what somebody else thinks, because this is your journey. They have their own journey that they're on. So yeah, live in hope, will live in creativity, you know, like express yourself in how you want to express yourself. But love that card. Love that card. Okay. And Tina Marie, having hip replacement later this month. Is it going to go well?
We're going to call you a hippie.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 I get
Yeah.
something on the 27th. Good news for you. So hopefully that's right after the surgery.
Yeah.
I do feel, don't skimp on the physical therapy. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. Loud and clear.
Yeah. And I got a yes. Yeah. Will things go? Yes. So there you go. Okay. And we're getting down to the last little bit. We're at 55 minutes. So going to get to as many here as.
Ski mask.
Sorry?
Will my finances improve? Do you have a ski mask? Just kidding.
Oh, cool.
Crazy Shark, put yourself back on a budget. Because the biggest column in your budget right now is miscellaneous.
Yeah.
And it's basically knowing about what a want is, what a need is, and I can't live without it. Yeah, right. It's what's a necessity.
Yeah.
And that's where you have to look at things for the next 2 months. And you'll get yourself back on track financially.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Keep a receipt of every single solitary little item that you buy, a pack of gum, whatever. And you'll be able to narrow down after a few weeks, a month. You'll be absolutely be able to narrow down to find out where your money is leaking out, right? Because we don't realize that those 50 cents, $1, oh, it's only a cup of coffee, $3. It adds up to quite a lot. So yeah.
And every time you use your ATM, write it down. Don't keep it in your head.
Yeah.
You'll never have a balanced bank book.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Hope that helps. Alrighty. Jay Roberts.
Yay.
Hey, Jay.
No, we've been talking about temporary jobs and you got one. It can lead.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And it will lead to full time. I think if for some reason I do not normally remember readings that I do, but in this case, what I'm getting is you've already told her that. We've already talked about this before. That
but this is before the temporary job came in. So the temporary job is going to lead to full time. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a springboard.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Keep the faith.
Yeah. Totally. Alrighty, Sylvie P. May I know what's next in love?
Do you like cats? Kidding.
What's
love
next?
Yourself first. Love yourself first. Because you don't love you, who can love you?
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
Again, a shameless plug. There's a 1-minute video called How to Love Yourself. And it's basically healing the inner child. I want you to do that for the next 21 days.
Yeah.
And then you're going to realize you're loving you. And when you love you, you change your vibration because you're stuck right now. Yep. So in order to get unstuck, you do something about it.
Yep, absolutely.
You're not going to be the lady with the cats. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Dogs, critters on some animal TV hoarder show with dead gerbils. No, that's not your. That's not your future.
Yeah, you want a healthy relationship in your life, and the only way to have that is to make sure that you are emotionally healthy in what you're doing. Then you can attract the right kind of person, because you don't want to be in a relationship just for the sake of being in one, because that doesn't. You've done that before and it didn't work out well. So.
And I'll add one more thing, and this is for everyone. No one is going to complete you. You complete you. The person that shows up in your life, they complete themselves. And this is what I feel is going to be for you, Sylvie, that you complete yourself, they complete themselves, and then when you meet, and it's going to be organically through a friend of a friend, that it's then you complement each other. And that's a true
Yep.
relationship.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Well said. All righty. And this is our last question. And may I have a message from my guides? Absolutely. And Marvi Gongora, thank you. Thank you very much for that super sticker. I think that's on your channel, Arthur.
Oh,
so
I don't know how any of this works. So,
just say thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So, message from the guides for Annie.
I keep on picking up something about last June. You were disappointed or something? It didn't go something didn't go the way you thought it would be. It's going to turn itself around on its own. You don't have to put your fingers in it. So that's what I'm getting. Don't be disappointed. It may not have worked out the way you thought it would. It worked out the way it had to, but eventually it turns itself around when you keep your fingers out of it. Hope that helps.
Yeah, totally. And I get good fortune. So yeah, absolutely. Things will turn around. Yeah, change your mindset a little bit and allow the magic to come in. When you see the little synchronicities in life, just stop and say, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I'm now ready, willing, and able to accept all abundance in all areas of my life. Thank you for what you have provided me, whatever that might be. But yeah, good fortune is coming in. So,
and as Einstein once said, something like, coincidence is when God remains anonymous.
Yeah.
So there's no coincidences. So when you see it, say thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And I just thank you, Tim Bravoti Tyke, for all the postings and things that you put in there. Greatly appreciated. Okay, so you're on Arthur's channel, and I don't know if Arthur can make you a moderator or not, but thank you very much for what you've done.
Possibly next time. Like I said, I don't moderator. What's that?
Yeah, totally. We all figure this out at our own pace. And just about the time that you figure it out, YouTube changes something, and then there you are at the end of the line. So just wanted to mention, for those of you who encourage you posting and whatnot, recently found out that if anyone is, let's say someone is in Arthur's room, or you're in my room, and one of the moderators in that room puts up a website to someone else that maybe just joined. Okay, like here we are, Arthur and I are chatting, and Deanne from Shield Maiden Tarot pops into the chat and says, "Hey everyone, how are you?"
Girl on fire.
Yeah, girl on fire. If you were to post a link in the chat to her channel and somebody in here clicked on it, you would show up as one of her new subscribers for a day or two, and then YouTube erases it, takes it out, because you're not supposed to be picking up subscribers by, kind of advertising yourself or whatever on other channels. The only exception is when you're a guest on the channel. So if you're a guest on my channel, you're in my room, you want to go over to Arthur and give him a like, share, and subscribe, please do that. He's waiting for it. And if you'd like to share and subscribe to mine,
and
absolutely.
I was going to say, and if you're on my channel, I also have a link to this wonderful lady's stuff. And please like, share, and subscribe her too.
Thanks. I love it when things work together and everything comes together. So yeah, here we are. We are at 1 hour, 5 minutes. Perfect timing. Gives me a chance to go and grab a quick bite and refresh my coffee before I do this again. So Arthur, as
I'm taping a show tonight.
As always, thank you so much for spending time here with me. I really, really appreciate it.
Maureen, thanks for asking me.
Yeah.
I have no life, so I have to
I love reading with you. So you know that, right?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
this.
if I didn't want to be here, I wouldn't be here, sweetheart. So believe me, I love you too.
Oh, good. I was waiting for you to say that. Okay. The rest of you can go.
You can send the money to my PayPal link, which is just kidding.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Checks in the mail.
Everybody have a great, wonderful, safe weekend. And thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
during the day.
absolutely. Please
really
do. And yeah, don't forget to check our community pages on our main page of YouTube so that you'll find out what we're doing next and where we're going and who we're doing it with. There you go. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.